Vortex. Can I turn? Can I do it? Can I do it? Can I do it? We did it. Yay, we did it. Hey, Vortex. I'm wearing a really banging outfit right now. It's so amazing. I do have really good sense of style. I just don't really showcase it that often because I don't want to. I don't feel like it, you know? That desire is not strong enough for me to be motivated to put on clothes and make sure that they don't get tarnished. Like, the whole reason I'm wearing this jacket over this blue sweater is because the blue sweater is tarnished. Like, literally, the first day that I wore it, I stained it. And I don't even know what happened. But it pisses me off. I mean, it's something that, like, you know, not many people are gonna notice. But I notice it. And if I notice it, it's something I'm gonna think about because I'm obsessive. And it's not like it's that important, but if you're trying to look good and you're wearing a t-shirt that's got a giant stain on it, you know, that's annoying. That, like, ruins your whole plan. So, I know what you're thinking. I didn't know that Amy Gross even attempted to look good. I didn't know that that was a thing that she ever did. Because I didn't know that she was a girl. Yeah. Yeah, it's weird. It's hard to believe. It's like, you know how I talk about the phantom libido? I feel like there's a phantom everything in relation to being a woman. Because, you know, I don't feel much like a woman. I feel way more masculine. But that doesn't mean that I'm a man. Okay? That's silly talk. But it's so difficult to explain this to people. Because every single time that you go against the grain any kind of way, people expect you to be, you know, like, deranged about it. And that's just dumb. You know, like, I'm not gonna get surgery or take pills to, like, alter my physique or something. Like, that's just so ridiculous. And I can't believe that people do that. I can't believe that that's a thing that people actually do. But I will say, I definitely understand that predicament. I understand, you know, not feeling like a woman. And when you look at women and you look at how stupid and repulsive and terrible they are, why would you want to be a woman anyway? But I promise, it's not just misogyny. That's not the only reason why I have gender dysphoria or whatever. But that would be a way better reason, though. I think that you should run with that. I think that that's a really, really funny concept. And that would definitely make people think, because it's so politically incorrect. Like, you could trick the audience into thinking that you're politically correct and then say something immediately that's politically incorrect. You know? Like, say you got up there and you're like, I identify as a trans person, and that's because I hate women. Anyway. It's not true, though. I mean, I don't identify that way, but I, like, don't feel like a woman. But there's that part of me, I guess it's like the fantasy self, that, you know, imagines myself in like, you know, cute little dresses and frilly tops and little jean skirts and, you know, wearing a beret and all that. You know, it's like, I would love to be able to do that. But every time that I even attempt to do that, I feel like such a clown. Because that's just not me. And so I can still wear the feminine attire. I can still put on makeup. I can still make myself attractive. But it's like, I don't feel it. It's a vibe, you know? And if the vibe isn't good, and if the vibe isn't real, and it's like I'm lying to myself. And if I'm lying to myself, then I'm lying to everybody else. And I'm just talking about the way I dress. I'm just talking about, you know, how I carry myself. But I think, like, when it comes to gender roles, like, I really understand the purpose of them. And homosexuals understand the purpose of them. In fact, they prove that they are very real. But they're trying to, like, blur all these lines. And every time they do that, it just proves that those lines are there for a reason. You know? But that doesn't mean that there aren't going to be people like me that don't fit the mold and, you know, act weird. But I just think about that, like, when I was a kid, and then growing up, going to school, going to these government schools with really immature people. It's like they misgender me all the time. I remember some kid on a bus asked me if I was a boy or girl, and I told him that I was a boy. You know, mainly because he was trying to hurt me. He was asking me that to be hateful. And so instead of, you know, crying and whining and bemoaning the fact that, you know, it's hard to distinguish my gender, you know, I just made a joke out of it. But that's the thing, like, there are a lot of people that don't understand different. Like, they don't understand that, you know, you don't have to fit that mold. Like, not everybody is going to be the same. Every once in a while, you will find a woman who is not totally psychotic and emotionally manipulative. And it's because she's probably done some work on herself, okay? And she might have intuition that is far exceeding, you know, any intuition that some dude has. You know, because I understand that, like, yeah, women are supposed to have intuition, but many of them don't have it anymore because of all of the crap in our society that they digest, whether they're, you know, literally eating it or, you know, it's just a sick element of our culture and they've unconsciously subscribed to it, you know? Women have lost all their intuition because of that. And so, you know, I don't subscribe to a lot of that stuff. So that's why I have managed to retain my intuition. But, you know, it seems like, you know, back in the day, women would do what men can't do, and men do what women can't do. And, you know, that's That's not the case anymore, because nobody knows what they're supposed to do. And it's like, if we lived in a healthy, emotionally stable society, people would just accept the fact that there, you know, some people out there that aren't, you know, typical. But, you know, it's like they want to make accommodations for everybody. I have never, ever, motherfucking ever asked for any kind of special treatment, because that shit ain't right, you know? I don't expect any rules to be changed because of me. And honestly, that pisses me off that people have that expectation. It pisses me off that people are so whiny and pathetic that they can't just accept the fact that they're misunderstood. You know? Who gives a fuck? This world is so stupid. If this world understands you, you're probably wrong. You're probably dumb. You're probably really ignorant, arrogant, and incompetent. Okay? If you're getting any kind of compliment from the people of this world, you suck. Okay? So, just saying, insults are better.